flow of traffic cutting through downtown Los Angeles. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. We're pleased to be joined by one of the greatest players to ever take the WNBA hardwood, Candace Parker.
Thanks, BA. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be a lot of fun.
And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for DeAndre Jordan.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Patrick Mills, Nicholas Claxton out there with DeAndre Bembry. Then it's James Harden. And for the Lakers, Dwight Howard out there with LeBron James. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's B in a two-guard. The Lakers were able to get LeBron James and then Anthony Davis to join the team. How huge is the draw for players to come and play in L.A.?
Well, first and foremost, it's L.A. It's the city of angels. You win here, you are a winner forever. And to play with guys, especially LeBron James, who is a willing passer, he makes his teammates better. And Anthony Davis definitely has a solid future here with L.A. I mean, I would love to join them.
James outside, lets the three fly, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by James.
The brilliant vision and court awareness on display. James, he excels at hitting the open man.
Here's Harden on the take, and then Harden with the jam.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Now, here is James. Defense is right there. Westbrook with it. Harden picks him up. Howard, the pass to James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Clock at 6. 20 feet out. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Bembry. Driving inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for Brooklyn, DeAndre Bembry.
It's the Lakers ball. 4-point game. Well, Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it, but they can't stop.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk.
Got to. It's a staple.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Harden. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
And here's James. Here's Westbrook. No good that time. Harden with the defensive effort. To the middle. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Here's B. He's guarded by Mills. Here's B. Tipped. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The Lakers trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jordan's checked in for the Lakers.
Coming in the ball for your Lakers, DeAndre
Brooklyn on
Jordan.
D. James passes to Jordan. Gordon Tucker on the wing. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You really have to hit DeAndre if you want to prevent him from scoring sometimes. He is just so strong down there in the paint.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bembry. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Cash, Mills with the bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot, Candace. How much of those conditions improved since you came into the league?
Well, B.A., are we talking about traveling? Because they allowed the NBA to travel. Or are we talking about traveling on an airplane? I'm a little confused.
You know, we're talking about travel from one city to the next.
Okay, I mean, it could be better. But, you know, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they flew commercial. That's a part of it. We got to continue to grow our game, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to get those private PJs.
Pass to Jordan. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Nets with the lead. Out left to the wing. Back to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Harden with it. Check by James. Goes up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Harden's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Westbrook, the pass to Jordan. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now and see which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. The Nets in second.
The way they space the floor is why they get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
No good on that one.
And for all the developments Jordan's made to his game, free throw shooting remains a challenge.
And the Nets making a change here. And no luck that time either. Griffin outside. Pass to Mills. Now here's Harden. And he drives in. And Harden with the slam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I love a point guard that is in control of the game, that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball in. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
Well, I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no looks, and they're so... Man, I'm ready, B.A. I'm ready to catch those no looks.
Los Angeles calls time.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Ellington is checked in for Jordan. And the Nets also making a change. Galloway's checked in. Pass to Ellington. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Mills. Monk covers. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was going through at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, BA, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Monk for three. And Mills pulls it down. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
There's a minute 12 left in the first. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Count it. Good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Mills. Griffin outside. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 20.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Ellington. Here he goes. Outside Jones. Hey, puts up a three. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Mills. Beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall. Mills has got 14 points for the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships, but you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there could mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Wayne Ellington out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. The Lakers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Howard's gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get, and that was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Now Jones. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Anthony. Back to Jones. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And here's Mills from the arc. He's off on that one.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive and playing for something. Maybe the most powerful wing to ever play this game. LeBron James often dishes out more punishment than he takes.
Pass to Carter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Over to the left wing. Shot by Brembry, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And that one's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And there it is for him. He's got 6.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Free throw line jumper, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Out to Millsap. Carter from outside. Counted from distance. And the Nets lead by 19.
And you see the vision from Paul Millsap. That's another area that he provides for his team.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. From 18 feet away, the rebound by the Nets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
The Lakers shooting 52% from the floor so far. All right, Candace, you grew up on video games. Tell me what it means to you to be the first female basketball player on an NBA 2K cover.
You know, I think growing up, you dream of having your jersey, you dream of having your own shoe, and you dream of being on the cover of NBA 2K. Honestly, this is a dream come true. I think the kid in me is so excited. I know I'm the first, but I hope I'm the first of many, many more women to come.
Certainly a trailblazer. Some changes now for the Lakers. Jordan's checked in for Howard, and it's Horton Tucker in for Jones. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Carter. Here's B. His last outing, he had 20. Bembry grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the inside, it's stolen by James. Here we go. Westbrook, the pass to Jordan. He gets it in there. Jordan's got 5.
DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Here's Bembry. Pass to Claxton. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's James. Yep, that one goes.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Knocked loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's B. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Bembry. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
They're hammering him on the open floor right now.
They can't be afraid of pushing the basketball in transition because in the half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin, he's checked in for Millsap, and it's Brown in for Bembry. On the wing, Harden. From deep. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And that's just precision personified from Harden beyond the arc. I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting from out there.
And now the Nets on the break. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 10.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Here's James. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Brown passes to Harden. And the Nets, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, Los Angeles shooting it well at 59%. Westbrook. And jams it home. Westbrook.
Yeah, this is how powerful Westbrook is at the rim. Looking like he wants to tear the basket down.
Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast tonight.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Ryan.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's James. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Brown passes to Harden. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 16. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And that one's good. James.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Harden against Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this game. On the wing, Harden. Here's the three. On target from range. Harden's got 17 points.
And I love how Harden makes scoring look effortless, filling it up in such a hurry.
Here's Westbrook. Again, the Lakers score.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
To the right side. Johnson passes to Harden.
When trying to find someone to anchor your defense, Johnson is that type of strong, aggressive presence that can do it for you.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
And Shaq, what you think about the Lakers?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot, giving up easy looks all over the place. Like they don't have a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Oh, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton, James Harden out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's DeAndre Bembry. James with the block.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
That free throw good from James. And LeBron not just raising his voice, he's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it.
The Lakers shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Brooklyn's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. About a minute played here in the second half. Mills, no good. James against Harden. Double team on James. Back to Horton-Tucker. Pass to Westbrook. Gets the 3 ball to go. Westbrook's got 12.
I don't think I need to tell anybody Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Pass to Claxton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Here's B. He's guarded by Mills. And the basket by B. 9 points in the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brad, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Harden hits them both.
And let me throw out one of my favorite James Harden notes. He's the only player in history to score 30 points in a game against all other 29 teams in the league in a single season.
Back to Howard. Pass to Ellington. Here's Jones. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Here's Galloway. Harden with it. 21 points in the game. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Lakers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Out to the right wing. Anthony, the pass to Howard. Wow! Crazy good!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. The shot by B, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Brown, he's checked in for Harden. Inside. Here's B. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Pass to Anthony. And here's Jordan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When DeAndre gets the rock close to the rim, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him. Just a big, long, and athletic center.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
From mid-range, they've been on fire today. Those jump shots have been falling all game.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
Here's Carter. Has to be. On the wing, Galloway. Down low. Carter, good. Carter's got his second basket on the night.
Langston Galloway with a nice assist. Hopefully we can see more of this.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Anthony, the pass to Jordan. Jones with the ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Anthony's got his second basket. Brooklyn with the ball. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Hits a three-pointer.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. Pass to Ellington. Now Anthony. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Sneaky shot blocker. James Johnson is not the biggest guy, but he has the reach to do it.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Anthony, and it's Monk in for Jones. Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. From deep, Johnson. That shot, no good. The Nets have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Carter. Back to Brown. Here's Griffin, covered by Jordan. And that one's long. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
Looking at Blake Griffin, he's battled a ton of injuries. They've definitely taken a toll on him at times, but he continues to be a fighter.
Carter against Monk. Pulls it. Carter can't get it to go. The Lakers trail. Pass to Jones. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And here's Griffin outside. Hits the trifecta. Griffin's got 5 now. You feel bad for Griffin, considering how often he's been hurt. Smitty, seems like he just can't catch a break.
You're so right, but let's give him credit for gutting through it, adapting his game over time also, wanting to play in this league as long as he can.
Some changes now for the Lakers. James is checked in for Jordan. Gordon Tucker comes in for Jones. And it's Westbrook in for Ellington. Westbrook finds James. Yep, that one's good. James has got 19.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Rebounded by Johnson. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now here is James. He's guarded by Mills, and they pick up 2. James has got 11 in the second half.
Always fun to watch James go off like this. He's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
It's stolen by James. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Westbrook. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now here's Mills. Pounded by Westbrook. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Once Westbrook has the steal, it's over. He rockets up court before the defense can catch him.
Brooklyn has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Left side Mills. Oh, Westbrook with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
On defense, the Lakers. It's a one-point game. Outside Mills. The three. And they recover it. He tries for three. Bembry's shot is good. Bembry's got 6 points. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Nets up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Talen Horton-Tucker, LeBron James out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's B in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Horton-Tucker. To the middle. Now, here is James. Over Harden. That one's good from James on the assist by Westbrook. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist.
The Nets with a lead. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A. He's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buries it from 3. Westbrook's got 20 points.
Sending shot. Now, that's his 3rd triple of this half. 4th of the game.
Here's Mills, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I mean, good awareness from Mills. Catches the defender out of position, takes advantage.
Patty Mills.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Nets foul, DeAndre Bembry.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to James. Here's Howard. Out to James. Second shot opportunity. Thrown back. Now here's Harden. Inside. Right side Mills. The 3-ball. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Westbrook. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
to the left wing. Going inside. Oh my goodness!
That is
cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, indeed. And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Howard, the pass to Westbrook. Can they get it? Clock at 4. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here's Mills. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Westbrook. It's a 9-point spread. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Harden. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
James Harden.
That's good from Harden.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Westbrook outside. Here's B. He's guarded by Mills. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Here's B. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist of the night.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Here's Mills. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Mills has got 9 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's B. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Harden with a bucket.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Anthony. Off with the layup.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send them to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
James is checked in for Anthony. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Harden against Westbrook. James, right side. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Well, the Nets shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Over to the wing. Back to Claxton. Ooh, Howard with a block. And he's able to get it back. Pure from three-point range. 21 points in the game.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
James outside. And he gets the bucket.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Now Mills. Pass to Bembry. Back to Mills. He's still feeling it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Mills has got 11 in the second half.
You know, he's a streak scorer. Patty has got into a good rhythm here tonight.
Lets it fly. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Back to Mills. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Mills has got 29.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Here's James. That one drops for him.
You know, he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Outside Mills. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, rebounded by LeBron.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's B. Here's Howard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for James Harden.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it before.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. .35 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Monk outside. Rondo back to Monk. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Carter with it. Brooklyn. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.